Well, guys, so I'm trying to get a new YouTube username. As you can see right here, my current username is Trelunek, which is how you pronounce it. That's how you pronounce it. If you don't know how. As you can see right here, my previous name is extremely caffeinated. I chose to change it to my Trelunek. Cool. But I'm gonna ask you guys to help me find a nice user. But first of all, I'm gonna give you guys a YouTube channel username lore. So it started with my first actually not even that. Before any of you guys knew this um or this channel, before, if you're watching this now, you probably didn't know this. You didn't know this about. But my first YouTube. Did this person copy my outfit? My old outfit? Sigh, just PMO. But this was um, my second ever account. And this name was The Official Epic Man YT. Because my old YouTube channel name was the real Epic Man, was just the real Epic Man, just that. And I'll give you a sneak peek. Oh, I think it's gone sadly, but if you go to I think playlist, find the BFB characters. This I think it should be private. I used to have videos um uh on this Roblox game, which that was my actual first ever video. Was here, but I deleted it because it was very cringe. All of the aspects of that channel was really cringe, right? So I stopped using this account, changed my channel name to Extremely Caffeinated, um, which was just my Roblox account name. Yeah, my Roblox account. And then oh god, this is good. Then I changed it to Trolluna. And this was based on Trolluna 100, which I found to be a nice username, which, as you can see, I changed right here. Don't mind this. Don't mind the Goblin Fellow Demon. That was a hella cringe name. But Extremely Caffeinated was my old name. I changed it to Trolluna 100. And Trolluna 100 is basically Trollunek, because Trollunek is just a version of Trolluna 100, which I just for some reason decided to not use Trolluna 100. I have no idea why. I just changed it to Trolluna. But to add some lore to Trolluna 100, I got this from this person named Biluna Man, um, who randomly friended me because Extremely Caffeinated account wasn't always used um uh, for like just playing. It used to be, of course, the alt of Chicken Wing Man or the official Epic Man 1, which I just use to get event UGC. I found this person in, I think, a Luobu game when I was trying to get free UGC. He just randomly sent me a friend request, and I decided to accept it because he was funny. He looked funny. So I kind of took took this, added Tra onto the start, and then added 100 to the end. And then I changed this to Tro Loon, because you can still see the loon. Tro Loon. I added from Troluna. I changed this the A to an O, and I added a and instead of the R, I made a K. So that's that part done. But now I'm going to let you guys vote on what name I should have. We can start with late frame rate, which I got the idea from by this YouTube video which I was watching that was which I'll show you.
Video that, but the most quality and like this masterpiece. And yes, I am absolutely gonna verify this shit. Look, they hit like 15 frames per second in here.
So I saw that line. That was a slow frame rate, right? So I just did late frame rate because it was slow, it was late. Riddle Rat is my personal favorite. It was my it was my um it was my alt account, actually my current alt account, for Extremely Caffeinated, which I just use for event UGC. You can see like right here it's full of event stuff. Yada yada, event stuff, the hatch. All of it, the hatch. Yeah. So I always loved this name, which you might like think it sounds familiar, and I got this name after watching of a Flamingo video of a Roblox myth called Grocery Game, which had um, which had a person in the myth called Fiddlepat. Now they have retired from this myth, and their account is just not here. But this was their name. I could probably just search it up on Fiddlepat. This was them. It was one of my favorite Flamingo. It was one of my favorite videos at the time. So I just cut this off. What else starts with Riddle? And then Pat. I wanted something that I kind of changed this completely to Rad because I just kind of like that sound. But that's where that came from. And then for the final one, featured cheats. I saw this on my recommended and just cheats. Sure, maybe it's a featured page because of free cheats, whatever. And yeah, so I want you to vote in the comments. If you want late frame rate, do A. If you want Riddle Rad, do B. If you want featured cheats, do C. A, B, C. And you guys can choose on what basically my username for every single platform will be, if it's available. But yeah, that's basically it. Have a great time, and I hope you enjoyed my username lore. Goodbye.